Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to the War Camp. We're in Star Wars: The Old Republic now. I'm on my character Varricx, who my channel is named after. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of my Stronghold. There might be 3 other videos like this in the future, but for now, we'll start with this one. We're on Dromund, Kaas, the Imperial Throne world, and we're going to take a tour of our lush penthouse apartment / military command center inside Dromund Kaas City. Let me go ahead and load it up here. We'll watch a little video. Let me double check the volume. Bring up the volume just a little bit first. Actually, maybe just the volume, the music volume. We'll do that just for now. We'll see how it works out. Let me go ahead and load up our Stronghold. Alrighty, let me go ahead and dismiss Vet here.
Hey, I can use the rest.
Alright, so welcome to Varixx's Imperial Sanctuary, and right here we have the main, I don't know, you could kind of call this, not like a lobby, more like a meeting room, I suppose you could say. I'll just go ahead and pan around here, and you can take a look at it. Kind of looks like a doctor's office waiting room. So this would be where Varricx would meet guests, I suppose. You can see the window out there. It's perpetual rain here whenever you're inside of the apartments. I'm gonna keep my character on run. I thought about just walking around, but we'll just do run, and if there's something that I want you to see, I'll stop. So panning it back around here, you can see there's a couple of things. It's pretty sparsely populated here. We've got 2 Imperial guards right here to guard the door, because this is not just an apartment, as I was saying before. This is also a military command center, and that'll be on the top floor. So exiting this room right here, we got the hallway. Not much in here other than some lights and Imperial banners. We'll go into the master bedroom, well, I guess really the only bedroom. If you watched Star Wars, and I assume if you're watching this video you have, you'll notice that most of the time, the scenes and the settings that they're in, it's really minimal as far as decorations go. They don't have a lot of clutter more often than not. They don't have a lot of decorations, and so I really tried to keep that theme in here. This is a military command center. It's supposed to be kind of Spartan. It's not without some style, like we've got our Wampa rug here, and we got some nice bed here with some I don't want just tables on the sides where you can rest a book or whatever. Like right here, you've got the training dummy. This is what Varricx uses for a training dummy, and the current expansion is against Zakul, so it's a Sky Trooper. That seemed kind of fitting. Got some personal storage here, some decorations and paintings on the wall. My favorite thing in this room is the fireplace, and then I've also got a coat of arms above it. So that's Varrix's bedroom, the man cave, and let's go check out his office. Alright, so this is his office. There's a little place to sit right here, but the overall theme was I wanted it to be very much like an office. You know, these are, in the game, these are bookshelves, because all books and data pads and whatnot, it's all electronic. So, these are the bookshelves right here, and as you know, most offices have some kind of globe or something, so Varricx has that right here. He's got a couple trophies on the wall, people that have displeased him, that have earned their place right there. His desk right here, a couple of office plants, a couple decorations here, and the light side and dark side datacrons. Those are also just for display, just for decoration. Got the HK units guarding the entry points to the upstairs. Actually, I guess they're more guarding the downstairs because the upstairs is armed to the teeth. You'll see that later. Let's go ahead and go into the garage. So here we got all of Varixx's many forms of transportation. I couldn't display them all, and I didn't want it to look too cluttered. I love this one. This is the sleigh jingles as you ride, and you know, each one of these little parts right here is supposed to represent a reindeer, and if you look at the front, there's one glowing red light. I love this thing. I couldn't display all of my mounts because I didn't want it to look too cluttered, as I was saying before. This really looks good. It looks like a garage, and that's really all I wanted for it. You got Vet here. She's a mechanic. She keeps things tuned up. So that's that. We're going to go ahead and go up these stairwells. They're both a little bit different, but not much. We will go up both. Maybe up one and down the other. Again, not a lot of decorations. I tried to keep it kind of minimalist. You got the datacrons for display going up, the lights. On this side, you've got gold paintings. Or actually, those are really trophies. Alright, nothing much up here besides a guard and a plant. Let's go outside. This is where the real cool stuff is. So we got sentry guns. We got Lieutenant Pierce. He's leading a formation via holo. Got a formation of troops there. Got droids. Got a walker here. Got a cannon we can fire. I love this thing. I just took out my neighbor Ed. Plays his music too loud at night. I'll show him. Just weapons, ammunition, and whatnot. Just wanted this to really feel like a military staging area. We got a radar dish right there. So the idea here is that this is where military operations would go. Varixx has a personal ship right here that he can fly in if he doesn't want to come in into the city from below. So he can land here. He's got his honor guard waiting for him. Got another cannon, more walkers, and weapons ready to defend this platform if Dromund Kaas is ever attacked. My guild is the 7th Legion. We've existed since, gosh, early start, and on the forums that BioWare provided back in the day, the guild existed, for about a year before the game came out. So 2010, the 7th Legion has existed. Barracks is the general of it, and we still run it today. And so I really wanted this to be like one of the 7th Legion's command centers. It's like a secondary command center, and convenient for the boss because he can just walk right upstairs. And here's the 7th Legion forces. All soldiers need a place to unwind, grab a beer, kick up your feet, relax after a hard day's work. So I created the 7th Legion Cantina. Plenty of seating room. You got the more decorated table here. This is the general's table. You don't sit here unless you are allowed to do so. Gives you a good view outside of the city and of the deck out there. Got a little cantina thing going on here. Got some troopers relaxing. The military theme going throughout the room. You got that's the Ebon Hawk, but it's still a warship of sorts, and you got the kiosk right here. So I wanted a little bit of a theme going on there. Posters on the wall. Oops. I love this right here. I use this monitor as like a big screen TV. I can just imagine a whole bunch of soldiers here just watching, kicking back after their shift is over, after they're done working, after 1700. And or whenever their shift ends, and just watching like a hot ball game or something like that. So that was pretty fun putting that in there. So they have their bar to drink here, and then they have to pass through the nerve center of the 7th Legion. This is where we gather information on enemies and store up information from combat drills and so on and so forth, and we have our dedicated crew here. All of them are in holo form right now, of course, because they're all on, oh gosh, what the heck, I can't even remember the name of the world that we're on with the newest expansion. It'll come to me as soon as I'm done making this video. But anyway, they're all there and or spread across the galaxy, but for the purpose of the 7th Legion, they are all here in form and spirit instead of just spirit. Got a lot of computer monitors. That's pretty much all that is. We got the barracks here. Again, I wanted it to look like a barracks, so I got the poster and I kind of tilted it to the side. It seemed appropriate. That's a poster that says something like every blaster counts. I want the men to be motivated, to serve, to fight. Got the Imperial symbol on this one. And obviously they share a footlocker, 2 men per bunk bed there. Our next room here is the Medbay if anybody gets injured. We got the best care available. We got Coltal tanks in case we need them. We got Zakul med probes in case we need those. We got a Bacta tank. I'm sorry, Bacta wasn't invented yet. We got 2 different Colto tanks. We got 2 medical beds. All sorts of machinery. We got a medic right here and a medical droid. So only the best for our troops. Got to have the Imperial symbol in every room. That's a mandatory. It's a must-have. And then our last room is our armory. So we've got our soldier here, and he's keeping a watch on all of the weapons in the armory. Everything has to be accounted for. He's got a little chart there that he can watch and make updates, request for new equipment, and that sort of thing. And you can take a look at all of the weapons here. Again, another poster, every blaster counts, that seemed appropriate to have in the armory. And that's really about it. That was just, we'll go down these other stairs. Actually, I think we should be going down these stairs. It's not too much difference. I wanted there to be a lot of symmetry in this stronghold. You see that a lot in the military. When I was in the military, you know, 1700 on Friday, you couldn't leave until all the vehicles were lined up. Everything looked exactly the same. So I kept that theme going here since it is a military organization. More gold paintings on the walls, different ones from the other one. The Datacrons are different. They're in different orders. I think one side is light side, one side is dark side. But it looks nice. It looks nice without feeling cluttered. So I really like it. I'm working on my Tatooine Stronghold now. As soon as I am done with that one, I'll be glad to give you guys a tour. It's much bigger. And eventually I'll get down to creating my Yavin 4 Stronghold. That's going to take a while. So, nothing else really to say or do here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick tour. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.